So I was listening to the silence after I was running, and actually the last thing that the silence told me was actually in order to overcome lust, actually I need to stop feeding my desires. So one of the things it started showing me was like how desires produce emotions and emotions lead to lust. And basically it started showing me that, every little thing that comes from desire will always produce an emotion. And that will always lead to not necessarily lust, but like insecurity, fear, pride, all of these things. So in order to remove myself from like those things, I actually need to deal with the root, which is just the desires in and of itself. So today, when I was listening to the silence, because one, I didn't want to do that because it was very, very tough, and I felt like I wasn't willing to let go of desires, because it was stuff like I want to be entertained, I want to watch TV shows, I want to eat food. Well, I'm on a juice cleanse, but I want stuff, right? I want this, I want that, and I realized that mentality of I want was basically fueling my desire, right? And it's easy because it's like it's comfortable, it's nice. And initially I was like, this is crazy. If I don't want anything, then there's nothing in life, right? But then it started showing me that my desires was actually not me, right? It actually wasn't my true self. It was whatever I created from my mind, whatever chemical reactions from my body or whatever. And then so today I was like, okay, I'm willing. I don't know how, please show me. And actually something came to me, and actually it was that to listen and actually obey. So one of the things I saw, which was basically there was things that the energy had told me to do, like work on my own personal apps, but I haven't been really doing that. And because I always give excuses or whatever, right? But when it comes to like watching a TV show or, reading some manga or, playing some video games or doing things that I want to fulfill my entertainment for my own pleasure, I will do it. And I don't mind giving like, I'll spend 20 minutes watching this episode. I'll spend 15 minutes reading this. And I saw how, because I kept feeding it, it was so common, so useful, like that I was constantly feeding my desire. And I was like, okay, how do I stop? Or if I stop, what do I do? Like, do I just meditate all day? And I was like, no, actually, it's not like that. You just do what the energy tells you. And there's so many things that the energy has told me to do already that I haven't been doing, right? And I was seeing that, actually it helps me to actually focus, right, on things that would actually help me move forward rather than like my desires for mindless entertainment of media, like haven't been, right? And it's not saying like, I need to cut it off completely. There's always a time and place and there's balance. But right now what I'm seeing for myself is this, like I don't know how to control how a media I receive it for myself, because I'm always constantly feeding it with my desire. So what I saw today was like a child. Like I'm like a child, and a child, like Hepzibah or something like that, someone like that. All she wants to do is play. All she wants to do is be on the iPad, playing Minecraft, watching YouTube videos all day, and that's not healthy. But I started seeing myself reflected. Like that's me too. Just because I'm an adult doesn't mean I'm not the same, in the sense of I just want to be entertained. I want to do the things that I want to do. And my parent, if you will, is like, go do this instead. Like, listen. And I was seeing that, as like a human, like we instruct our kids, do this, do that, right? Eat your vegetables, study, right? Go run outside, and get off the electronics.